How's it going, everyone? This is Imperial 2K20 back with the Team Cola podcast. And in the room, we have ZackTheBroz in person. And you can see because the camera clips like that. He is in the room. He's here in person.
Very much here.
Yeah, we are here. We got the handshake of approval that he's here. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully the Bros is doing well. And it's crazy to think we're actually doing a setup in person for the Team Collar podcast. So, Bros.
Yes, my friend.
We have 13 years of friendship.
And counting.
And counting. We have a lot of history.
A lot of crazy adventures, a lot of stupidity. Probably that's going to keep going for a long time.
A very long
Kids
time.
or not.
Yeah. And we've done a lot of stupid shit as well, probably.
That's probably never going to change.
That's never going to change.
Even when we're in our 40s, we're still going to be idiots.
So, I want to, I guess, kind of ask.
Yes, my friend.
How the hell do you put up with me?
You know, you're my best friend. You don't really ask you, how do you put up with me?
Well,
I'm the crazy one in this friendship.
Yeah, I will admit, like,
Some of the stuff I do, you go, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I will admit, it sometimes is like that, so, yeah. So you guys, as viewers, sometimes probably see the Bros in some of my streams, like, you might see him, like, in chat, or you might see him, like, on the call while we're playing the games.
Or in the game playing.
Or in the game playing, like Rocket League, for instance.
Minecraft, GTA, The Forest.
Yeah.
What else? Well, we've played a lot of games together.
Yeah, like, I still remember that stream when we played The Forest, and...
That's a famous one for you, that is,
That's a famous stream, because with that stream, we hit 100 followers that night, and I didn't expect that.
You were at 94, 95?
Yeah, I was at, like...
I said to you, let's do it.
Yeah.
Get you 100, because it's technically the big game.
Yeah,
and when we did it, you had like 105 or 6 followers at the end of the night. I said, I told you that would work.
Yeah, we did that, and we're still counting.
227 followers. I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah, we've been growing.
I'm very proud of you.
We've been growing. It's been a gradual growth. And I think that's the thing when it comes to Twitch streamers. You can grow at any pace. You could grow really fast overnight, or you can grow gradually over time. And the one thing I like is that because we've grown gradually over time, it's not been, I guess, so
like
overwhelming.
A big boost or a big drop.
Yeah, it's not been too overwhelming. It's been something that is consistent, and it's been enjoyable. Because if I suddenly grew by hundreds of followers overnight, I think I would probably shit myself.
Among Us stream that you had 1,000 Twitch followers. That's all.
Oh yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know,
this was like something like during lockdown. Was it during lockdown this stream was?
I think it was during.
During or before it was.
I think it was during lockdown, because what happened was.
We used to do those big Among Us group streams.
Yeah, because a lot of people knew at the time there was the big Twitch bot raid issue and things like that going on, and at the time, I was probably at how many followers back then? Probably
180, 170. Because you were stuck around that number for a while.
I think it was like probably closer to 130 or something.
Because you were stuck around the 180 or the 130. Like
we were sort of hovering around somewhere in the low hundreds or mid hundreds.
I think it was definitely mid.
And what happened was, we were streaming, and I think we were pretty close to wanting to end the stream. But
man, like we generally thought it was like no way, because that is possible to get a big number of spike layers. It's possible. You've seen it.
Yeah, we had that bot raid happen, and suddenly I was just going, "What the hell's going on here?" And
then we saw the stupid spam comment. Yeah. No, bet the bot.
Yeah, and my mod at the time, Sawyer, was just like,
because they were in the game too when we were.
They were in the game too, playing with us, and then suddenly we were like, "Holy shit, what's going on here?"
Because we all can admit. That is possible. It is possible. We've seen it.
Yeah, like I've experienced firsthand the bot raid. I know a lot of VTubers mainly have experienced it, but I wasn't even a VTuber at the time. I was just an IRL streamer.
We generally got excited at first. We went, "Oh wait, hang on."
I looked at it.
The first little bit we got excited because you got like the 30 or 40. We got excited.
Yeah, I think you guys definitely were, because you guys wouldn't have seen that before, and you guys would have just been seeing my follower count go up.
And we're like, holy shit!
But what I saw happen, I was just like,
you thought it was like, holy shit, someone's big watching me.
Well, at first, but then I read the comments,
And
and then I
you
and then I
saw
read the names, and I was like, okay,
he's a bot.
these are
So,
bots. This is a bot
so
raid.
didn't you remove that stream?
I still have that stream archived, so I can look back at it. But but at the time, I think what I did was I ended stream because I had no
And the stream
idea.
has let me go into a phone call about it after.
Yeah, I ended stream, go into a phone call, and
What the fuck just happened?
I was like, what the hell happened? And then I had to figure out how to remove all the bot followers.
That took you this good hour, I think.
Yeah,
You look at how to do
yeah,
it.
I was looking up how to do it. Luckily, I had someone I knew
It was on.
who knew how to remove bot followers. So I used a certain tool to do that, and then
So remember,
yeah,
no, I think it's when I think it's when we were out of lockdown or before lockdown.
I think it
So
might have
I
been.
came home the next day and you were doing it.
I think yeah, actually yeah, I think it might have been just before lockdown.
Because I think we were doing a broadcast episode. You told me to come over after.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
And I was
Yeah,
watching you do it because you were waiting for me to come over so that I could know how to do it for myself.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like this would have been
I think
before,
a week or two. I think 2 weeks. I think it might have been a month before lockdown.
probably 2 to 3 weeks before or something,
Mm.
because it wouldn't have been that long after that we ended up going into lockdown at the time. But
Never again.
yeah, never again, please. Like we've been how long out of lockdown since
Nearly
October last year?
nearly a couple months off. 6 months from now, but no, two
No.
months from now will be a full year. That's when we started the lockdown.
Yeah, 2 months. Well, not even 2 months from now would be when we started the
Oh,
lockdown last year.
When did we come out officially out of lockdown? Because we came out like September, technically, because we were fully vaccinated.
Yeah, I think
The official date was early October.
the official end of lockdown date was like October.
Because I remember the day I got my second shot, we shot the 70% because everyone was rushing in. Like,
Yeah,
we could get
yeah,
out.
yeah, because they set the threshold of how much percentage of the
Because
population
once
needs
they
to be
put that
vaxxed.
in, bam, everyone was going to get it.
Yeah, and
I remember that.
I think out of the friend group, I was one of the first to get vaccinated.
I think me and Maddie were the last ones.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't find, because we were still iffy on them. Like, oh, we're going to have to get it eventually. When
Yeah.
so convincing, then we were from winning, because we got it for our son.
Yeah, because at that time, it was like for Australians at least, the vaccine was still very new. So
And then, great leader stuffed it up.
yeah, so at the time it was kind of like, well, not like the population needed to do it, but at the same time, a lot of people were still iffy because not much had been told for a lot of people to kind of make the decision.
Especially the AstraZeneca one.
Yeah, yeah, like
that's just why kids we want Pfizer only. No, we don't want that.
yeah. I mean, the information looking back now, I'm not gonna try and dispute vaccines or anything,
Definitely not. It's that type
because
of
but the information at the time wasn't there for a lot of people here.
So people
So
were very iffy on it.
so lots of people were still very
Especially
iffy.
we're hearing also coming out of America saying that it's hurting. It's what people are going,
Yeah, yeah, because there was a lot of info coming out of the US that was very conflicting for a lot of people that may not have done a lot of research in the time. And eventually everyone did it. So that was what mattered in the end.
remember, because I remember one time when we got our first booster, we dropped out because we were allowed to drop off children off to relatives to go get vaccinated. So
Yeah.
we sort of did that.
Yeah, so yeah, you just did that.
Because you were allowed to do that. I went.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
my
otherwise you'd have to bring them in.
And we
and-
rang Mother Bros and she went give me the grandbaby.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember the next day I didn't go to work because, excuse me, I had a blurry vision. I found my dad in Lockyer.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
couldn't
I remember
speak
hearing
for
that.
a good couple of hours. I could speak, but I sound like
Yeah.
croaky.
Yeah.
Maddie, are you alright? Because I was blurry, had blurry vision, a bit dizzy on my feet.
Yeah, like
Second one, I just had a sore arm.
yeah, it was interesting.
I just remember getting fucking hungry after.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I got a Twister combo.
Yeah, yeah. I
This
was
before they changed it to that shit one now.
yeah, I remember.
He was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Are you hungry?" Yes, give me Twister. He pulled into KFC. I just ran in, picked it up, and go.
Oh, I remember the time when I ended up getting my first two COVID shots. The first time
You got
Like-
knocked out by it.
Yeah, first time I got knocked out by it because I was the dumb asshole who decided to go down and not eat anything or drink anything beforehand. So that was my big mistake.
Because I remember, it was for my first one, I think I had a snack on my mum's. The second time, I just grabbed a cheeseburger out from work on the way out. Grabbed like a small drink.
Yeah, and then it was like, okay, well, So I got my shot and I thought, oh yeah, things are good. And I went out to go sit out and just kind of sit back for the 20 minutes or whatever. And then,
Didn't it turn into an hour?
oh, well, yeah, it ended up turning into like over an hour because I ended up basically collapsing. And then, and then basically my body was pale as shit. And I think because also my parents were there getting their shot too. So they got to witness this firsthand. And they checked everything and they said, okay, we just want to make sure you've had got some sugar in you and all that stuff.
Did they give you like food or
They yeah
snack?
they gave me a bit of food after.
They gave you a drink.
They monitored my heart rate because that's one thing they would have been concerned about.
Mm.
And
Your pigeonhole.
because essentially what happened was like, and I still have this data on my Apple Watch actually from what happened. So my heart rate, which normally is probably averaging at a resting heart rate of around 70 to 90 or 100, somewhere between that range. My resting heart rate dropped to probably about, I think, under 50.
Shit.
And I was like, I was just gone.
That nearly killed you.
Well, it didn't kill me.
I got close to it.
No, well, no. It's just what happened was because
Your body
it
went
was
into a shock from it.
yeah, my body basically went into kind of like not a shutdown, but like you could
Went to a shock state though.
yeah. So essentially, it was a combination of my heart rate and my blood pressure, I think, dropping.
Went nope.
Because basically, when you're getting injected with a vaccine, if your body's not prepared for that, it's like
they're gonna shut it down. They're gonna try to.
your body will kind of try and reject it.
Which is resulting in you getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Until it gets treated. To go. All right, I feel
Yeah.
like I win now.
So then the next day, I woke up, had muscle pain, and
You didn't go to work. The one time you took a day off from work.
that was on my second shot. But on the first shot, I still managed to go to work, but I was fatigued. I had muscle pain. That was the only two major things with the first shot.
For me, when I had, like I said,
Mm.
my second shot was like, I was like the next day was my day off. I was had dead arms like half a day.
Yeah.
So I remember that announcement because we had the little fella at grandma's because
Yeah.
we were just rushing to get me into the place. I got my second shot because how big the rush was. Cause how close we were to 70%, but like 5% off we were.
Yeah.
So that's when they announced the place we was doing booths. Everyone rushed there.
Mm.
So my parents and my brother, they got their second shot on that day earlier.
Yeah.
They just messed up our friends. So I went, I'm not missing up because everyone was planning a massive catch up.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that
true.
were available, and I went, I can't come to it because I boosted was like the week after.
Yeah.
I read my second shot, and I saw that one. I'm not waiting.
Yeah. You wanted to get it done.
So I wanted to see everyone, and I remember I finished work, went straight away.
Mm.
Got it, got something to eat, picked up a little fella. Then we just stayed there for like 10 minutes, and we saw the 70% announcement come in. We
Yeah.
started cheering. That's when they said, "Alright, these are the rules now."
Yeah. Because they started
I
easing
did get a bit
everything.
annoying because every time we sat down, vaccine, vaccine, vaccine. Like,
Yeah.
I admit that was annoying. I
Yeah.
don't ask for it now, but it got annoying for the first month or two. It was annoying.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I could admit it was pretty annoying at the time. It was like because otherwise, because you always had to like pull out your phone to like show that you've
Pull up your wallet, your Google wallet, Apple wallet.
yeah, just to
Medicare
show
app.
proof that you're vaccinated. And it's like, yeah, I get it.
It's like you
but-
ran out of credit, and you're like, shit.
yeah, if you were out of credit on your phone, you'd be fucked because
they won't take. I don't think they'll take screenshots of it either.
I think if it was like if they took like if you had a PDF of your vaccination,
They take that either.
they take that.
You can just download that. Can use that.
Yeah.
Offline.
Yeah, because what I did in the first stage was because I didn't really know how to hook it up or anything because I didn't.
Didn't Maddie set it up for you?
I think what happened was I ended up doing it at some point, but in the first like couple weeks I just used a PDF because I just wanted to just do that because I didn't want to really go through the whole process yet. But then once I thought, okay, well I can't just show a PDF and do that, so I was like, because I was going out more, I was like, okay, I'm gonna hook it up to the app, to the app.
Then you set your card up to it as well.
I set up my card to my Apple Wallet and that was cool. So
I remember the first thing we wanted, we went to go a picnic when we went to go to Teleballs after.
I remember that. Yeah.
We got fish and chips.
Yeah, that was
and some other
yeah.
stuff as well.
Yeah, that was good. That was like because what they did at the time was before they officially got us out of
It was like a week
lockdown.
or two later when
Yeah,
the vaccine officially came out.
yeah. The vaccinated officially came out of lockdown in the October, but in the early October,
Or
it was just like you could go for picnics with your friends and all that sort of
because
stuff.
there was no sitting down though still.
Yeah,
Like at the
yeah.
restaurant
There was
still.
no dining in, so
I
it would
remember,
still be
cause I
takeaway.
remember. Do you remember how busy they were?
Yeah, it was crazy
I
busy.
remember we just saw the owner. He looked happy. He looked stressed. He looked like a happy stress.
Yeah, it was a happy stress because at the time everyone was like, finally we can do
Because I remember,
something.
because we stuck around for an extra hour because Maddie left and all. Because we just stuck around. We did a walk around while we were going for a bit.
Yeah, and I still remember we did that walk around the river and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah, that was
and
fun,
we did
man.
an Instagram live doing that. That
That
was
was
good.
fun.
Yeah,
And then I think like a week later, and a couple of days later, we went to the pub.
yeah, because a couple of days later it was like, hey everyone, we're out of lockdown.
Let's go for dinner at the pub. Okay,
Yeah, that was good.
that was a good couple hours of fun. That was. I
Yeah,
remember my brother came. Ex now came.
yeah, yeah, that was interesting back then. But yeah, so talking about the second shot for me, I got the second shot on the day. I was fine, perfectly fine. I prepared myself for it, and I said to myself, let's see how I go tomorrow. And
And bam, it hit you.
bam, it hit me because I remember I called you on the night,
Like
and
1 o'clock in the morning. It was. I was like awake. I'm like,
yeah,
why is this cunt ringing me so early? I'm
yeah,
like, what? So he goes, what?
yeah. I think I don't.
Because I was annoyed because you woke me up. I was like,
I was like, man, this is hitting me
man,
now.
what the? You go, oh shit! Do you need me to call an ambulance?
No, no, it was, but no, it wasn't that bad or anything. It
I
was
was
just
that like, shit, man, I have to
no,
call someone.
because
I was just like, man, I'm going, we need to go to that. Something's wrong.
no, no, no. Like
I
what?
was about to rush over there, break down your door, and go,
No,
get me to
I just wanted to chat because I was like, oh, I'm awake, and
I don't feel well.
yeah, and I was just like, oh, I don't feel good, but like it's like I had bloody I had chills, I had bloody runny nose, like everything started hitting, and then I thought, okay, well, I'll take a Panadol and I'll sleep it off, and I should be okay.
Because around that time, they were doing the stay-at-home work shit.
Yeah, we were still doing the stay home, but it was actually
I
my
think that's what helped you grow a little bit more throughout the lockdown, because you pretty much didn't leave your room for 5 months.
essentially, but at the same time, what happened as well was I, it's like I was meant to actually go into work that next day. I was meant to actually go on site.
Because then they just limit like to 1 day a week.
Yeah, we were limited to 1 day a week going on site, and we still couldn't see each other in person. So
It was like one day you go and the other day he'd go in.
yeah, exactly. So then I, it's like I woke up that morning and I thought, do I feel alright? Yeah, I feel okay.
But then it hit you and no.
Then, and this is the weirdest way it hit me, and I don't know if it was just because of like the water pressure or what, but I had I had my shower, and
You collapsed in the shower.
well, I didn't collapse, but I was about to collapse basically, but I prevented myself from collapsing because I went dizzy a bit, and I was like, okay, this is not good. So what I did was I sort of put myself into I guess my own emergency position, and I was
naked.
yeah, naked in the bathroom, and okay, I thought I'll lie down. I thought I'll lie down because at least then I'm not gonna collapse and bloody hit my head or anything. So I did that. I laid there, and I thought, well, I can't just lie here forever.
But didn't you hear a door open? You went, shit.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 So it was just me and my granddad at home.
Oh, that's good. Like your dad walking. Dad like,
No.
what the hell? Put your gun away.
No. So what I did was I laid there, and then I thought after 5 minutes, okay, do I have enough strength to move around and get up and do shit?
Or crawl at least to the bedroom.
So I managed to get myself up. I managed to get a towel on me at least. And then I walked back to my bedroom, but even then I felt exhausted.
And just laid in your bed butt naked.
I felt super exhausted. I laid in my bed behind me, and I laid there for about 15 minutes.
And you went, okay, I'm good now.
And then, okay, I thought, okay, well, at least I'm on my bed. And then I thought, okay, do I have enough strength to get up and write an email to say I can't come into work and get some clothes on?
Didn't you just ring them?
Well, what I did was I emailed work first, and then I basically text my IT manager and said, "Hey, this is what's happened." And they were all like, "Yep, that's fine, that's all good. Like, make sure you rest and that." And
We'll see
yeah,
you next week or something like that.
well, yeah,
But didn't they give you like rest of the week off?
no, I said that I'm happy to stay online the next day. Or I'm even happy to come. I even said I was happy to come online during the day if I have to.
No, no, it's fine. Just take this rest.
But I ended up going online the next day, and I was still sick, but I was
But pretty much, did you actually just reply the emails? That's pretty much it from home.
not quite.
Or like from home. Like that's what you saying. All I really do is apply to emails.
Yeah, that was one of the main things I did do. Was I had to like just reply to emails, but also I had to work on projects and stuff.
Because you know, I
And
mean, that's one thing you said you liked about working at
yeah,
home.
I liked some of the aspects of working from home. It was actually really, really good.
Another
But
making it optional now is if you want to stay at home or go to the office.
I think that in a lot of workplaces they're sort of trying to do like a blended model.
Nothing wrong. Like,
Like
like kids that can't get looked after, makes sense to stay home
yeah,
and work.
yeah. If you're not required in the office
That's a bit of,
and you can do your job like 90% of the time remotely and go in like 1 day or 2 days a week,
or one day,
then
a couple days a month.
yeah, I think it would be a really good alternative for a lot of people.
So something you'd like to work from home and come in
Yeah,
occasionally. The office.
I would like the work from home aspect in a lot of aspects.
Because you also can chat while you're working.
Yeah, well, I'd have a bit more flexibility. That would be the good thing.
Should we move on to the next topic before we keep going an hour?
Yeah, so I know that, well, we still have, I guess, one more COVID topic to talk about.
Oh yeah, I was saving that.
And Broz was saving that. So if you guys didn't know, Broz did...
Back around early March.
Was it early March
late
or April?
March, early April.
Yeah.
Start of April.
Yeah.
I got COVID.
Yeah, Broz ended up getting COVID.
Little fella got COVID. Mrs. Bros got. We don't know where it came from. That's the weird thing. He scored and wasn't testing anything.
Okay.
We think Mrs. We thought he was from school.
Or from Mrs. Broz's work.
Or from me, because I had a couple positive cases coming around my work at the moment as well.
Yeah, but then again, Mrs. Broz was the first. Well, aside from
Seth was certainly the first one I tested positive originally.
Yeah.
But we thought it was a negative, then we tested them both again on Saturday.
And he was positive.
Yeah, then I was still negative, because I got the proper one on the Monday.
Oh, yeah, you did the PCR, yeah. You did the...
And I also did the wrap. I also said I was doing both for because they told me come back to work on the Monday, the Monday after.
As long as you test negative. And
then I went, Phil, and I tested myself on a rapid on Wednesday, and I went...
And you're positive. Yeah.
Because you saw the thing I put up.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. Okay.
I remember you rung me, I think, a couple minutes straight. I went, you alright? I went, I'm fine.
Yeah, because like...
out of me and my fiance, she had the worst. Like, Seth was still himself. My son was still himself.
Like, he had it pretty mild.
And vomiting
just very mild for him. Yeah.
She had it, like, bad.
Yeah.
I was pretty much still normal. I said with a croaky throat. That was
it.
And this side of my nose was... Well, the right side, I'm looking at the right one because of the camera. This side was clogged. Yeah. This side I could smell out of. Whoever the freak for the weather change.
Yeah.
Because it's my hay fever kicking in now, so I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, like around this time of the year, like you'll find that a lot of us will probably sound different or get sore throats.
Especially
and stuff.
Me.
Because
you've known this for a while now.
And
are you sick? No, just my allergies.
Yeah, and it's like we know generally how we feel. Like if we felt something different, we would go, okay, yeah, let's do a COVID test or whatever.
Like Maddie had one yesterday because she was iffy on it, and she came and went, oh, and then something else then.
Yeah, because what's happening now as well is flu season starting.
COVID's going to spike.
And not only is COVID going to spike, but flu. So you get...
I mean, the potential lockdown.
Not quite.
You never know. Depending on certain... In the new rule, only certain areas will get locked down. They get bad. Isn't that the new rules?
Well, yeah, back in...
Like not for like suburb.
Yeah.
Like say a street.
Back
One
in...
street had it.
Back in October last year, when we got out of lockdown, the one thing that was said was that if an area got out of control,
I mean, that area, not the
like
entire thing around it. Would have
not the
lockdown.
whole area, but they wouldn't even do like a full on
Like a week, like
lockdown.
a 2 week lockdown.
It wouldn't even be like the lockdowns we knew.
Like a short one.
Well,
They broke it down.
Well, what they actually were talking about at the time was that an area would be locked down, as in like people from that area would not be allowed to travel out.
Or leave their homes.
That no, they could still leave their home. They could still go to places in their area, but they weren't allowed to leave the suburb.
I
Basically,
thought it was like that kilometer blockage.
like it would be like a kilometer rule to tell
I
people,
remember
hey,
your limit was 24. We were meeting. It was like a little bit over your limit. Like, it should be fine. Doubt because there was no police around that day anyway.
well,
And they
yeah,
weren't doing, like,
because
full like kilometer check
I think,
or a radius
well,
check.
yeah, they had this whole radius rule of like 5Ks. So 5 kilometers,
Oh,
you would be allowed.
listen to that rule though.
Most people, I will be honest, didn't listen to that rule. Like, we followed it as best as we could.
Like you broke it like a little bit because where we were going, she went, "I'll screw it."
Yeah, because the area we were traveling to was
Like a 1 or 2, like a couple meters out of your. You want to fuck it?
well, it was like only like a couple hundred meters. It wasn't.
You're like fuck it.
At the time, we were just like, well, we're still technically in that
Like
area.
me and Mrs. Ross were still in ours. You
Yeah.
were like on the end, you're like fuck it.
I was on the edge of mine, so I was
You
like,
were
well,
fuck it, I don't care.
I mean, no one cared at that point because, hey, like if you're going to a skate park, let's say, and you're like 100 meters out of your
Because we
area,
still social distance that.
yeah, we still sat socially distanced. We still followed the rules. Like, we didn't try and do anything that was illegal or anything.
But I'd say from my experience with COVID, like I'm not happy because I had to go through my savings.
Yeah,
Because the one thing that pissed me off, I went from like $400 for like $400 or $500 I did for my savings to get through that 1 week.
yeah, because you had no
You had
work.
to get groceries, you had to pay the rent, you had to pay the bills. A little bit of that because
Everything basically hit at the time when you didn't want to hit it.
exactly, and that's one thing that annoyed me because I was saving up money for my holiday because I was expecting myself I'm gonna take money out for my holiday because I was expecting to do that for myself anyway because when we get to Melbourne I'm gonna take money out of my savings because especially when you're on holidays take some out of it. Like I took like $400 out of my savings after like an extra night to stay up there.
Yeah, and the other thing that was interesting as well is like, it's like now that we think about it in the grand scheme, like most people in our group have had COVID.
Like one of our friends just caught it again for the second time.
Yeah,
like,
which had a reinfection with COVID, and because I think the first time they got it was right when the Omicron peak started, which was around January sort of time, and now they've caught it again. Which about this time it would make sense because
the weather's changing.
changing.
He also just came back from holiday.
Yeah, plus he just came back from a holiday, so quite expected to see happen, especially from the places he was traveling to.
I'm surprised I didn't catch from where I went on a holiday. Then again, I was up in more beach area, like
Yeah,
sunny.
I mean, if you were not in like in enclosed space with a lot of people, like close vicinity, then
I went to like a restaurant, like an other than the hotel.
yeah, so it wouldn't have been that likely. Like, whereas our friend who caught it again, he traveled to like nightclubs, places with like close vicinity sort of people. So that would make a lot of sense, especially with people not being masked up.
Definitely. But still, my experience of COVID, like, I can say, most people I've known, my family, a guy handled it the best. Even my mother was like, how the hell do you not have COVID? Like, how are you not, like, in bed? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you know what I did was I always did was put gloves on and put a mask on and I was kept looking after the baby.
Yeah.
Because technically, him and Maddie, then they tested positive Saturday. They ended up testing negative like Thursday night. Like, they took another one Friday morning, so I mean, she was all good to go to work and he went to preschool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So because pretty much they were allowed out of the house since they tested negative and all that.
Yeah, and now the rules have changed here.
Like, it doesn't matter if you're positive, your house, they can still go out.
Yeah, the rules have changed here, so now your household members that don't have COVID can go out. Which, I mean, in the grand scheme,
that's sort of good and bad.
It's good and bad.
It's a 50-50 thing.
Like,
if you really think about it.
Because the idea should be like, if you're sick,
you stay home.
You're gonna stay home,
regardless of what it is. Like,
if you're someone that,
like, if I get sick, I'm not getting out of bed I'm not leaving my house for a week.
Yeah,
that's COVID or no COVID. I know that's just my body.
Yeah, with my body, before COVID,
I rarely get sick.
Yeah, with my body before COVID, if I had like a cold or something, I would be like, I'd still be inclined to go out because I don't feel terrible.
You'd be like a day or two or something.
I'd be like maybe a day at home and then kind of go, okay, I feel alright. But if well, in the grand scheme with COVID, it's like, well, you don't know anymore.
Exactly.
It's like if
it could turn into a week, 2 weeks, a month,
because
how bad the strain is.
Because from my experience so far, like who knows, I could have had COVID at some point but never known because it's that likely that people have had it and never known.
So you go out, you have to automatically think. That's the one cheapest thing. The moment you step out that door, you got COVID.
I remember hearing that.
Me and you went. I was on the phone. We were like, what
yeah,
the fuck?
The first thing that they always said during lockdown was,
you walk out that door, you got COVID. Outdoor fresh air. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, I think this is what they tried to do in lockdown.
That mean you looked at each other like on the phone going, what the fuck?
Yeah, I looked at that and I'm like, okay, I get the point of saying like, assume that you've got it.
But that's a bit stupid.
But at the same time, it's like, well, it's like, okay, the first thing I would ask if I'm going out nowadays because
do I have it now?
Well, the first thing I would ask myself, the first thing I would sort of do is, okay, am I sick? No. Like that's the first thing I'd say. If I'm sick, I'd go, should I go out or not?
Well, like even when you're sick, you put a mask on. I need to buy a mask.
Yeah.
I've lost mine.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's like if I'm like slightly sick, most of the time I'm gonna be like, okay, well, wear a mask, or I'm going to like just limit where I'm going. Like if
like we're probably going out for a big proper go out tonight.
Yeah, like we're having a proper go out tonight.
Since like October.
This is our biggest like out go.
Like, proper last time was like we went away for someone. We went for someone's birthday.
Yeah.
We'll go out to like our local club. It's like, doesn't really count.
Most of the time when we go out local, but this time we're going out somewhere
big. Like he's staying at my house tonight.
Yeah, I'm staying at the Broz tonight.
Like when it's big, we stay over at people's places.
Yeah.
Or if we're doing like a big night at someone's house, one will stay at the other place's house.
Yeah, so it's like
baby's getting looked after for the night. See, they're like, yep.
Yeah, so it's like we're actually going to be going out and doing something big for the first time in months.
Proper one.
Because other than that, we always stick to local area stuff. So we're
the first we've gone out, I think, had been what?
Like the first time we've gone out.
Like proper, like we've been like Sydney, St. Mary's.
Yeah,
Did we do Parramatta together?
I think we did do Parramatta together.
You do Parramatta, we did.
Yeah, because like we have certain areas we like to go to, like most of the time when we hang out, we always hang out like
either local shop or at each other's houses,
or each other's
houses.
Meet
up for lunch or something.
Yeah, or we meet up for lunch or dinner or something.
Or we go bowling.
Yeah, that's all we really do. We don't really go on the clubbing sort of thing because we're not
like,
that.
3 years ago, we would be. That's before the baby came into
the
picture.
Yeah, 3 years ago, like, or even the last time.
Fucking schedule we would have
back
then.
The last time we did something like even close to clubbing.
It's like 2019, 2020, early 2020.
Well, emo night. That's probably the closest thing you would get to clubbing.
With us, like in our little group.
And that was right before lockdown.
House party.
Yeah, or house parties. Like, house parties became a very common thing for us during lockdown. Because
that's when there was no Bubba, they were very every week we were going away.
And a lot of you guys would probably question, okay, what do you mean by house parties during lockdown? Like we mean it as in like during the COVID, the worst period of COVID.
Era.
The COVID era. Let's call it the COVID era. Like this was when like rules were allowing us to do it. We wouldn't do it when there was rules saying we wouldn't.
Stupid,
like
other people.
And always we would limit it to like 5 to 10 people.
Exactly.
We wouldn't limit it to. We wouldn't like have 50 people in the house.
The one party was like well, a couple days for my birthday, 4 people showed up.
Yeah, we had like 4 or 5 people.
It was sort of fun night.
Which was good.
We had a fun night. We got ice cream.
Yeah, we got ice cream. We got food. We chilled at the house.
We played a game. What was the game
we
played?
I think we played
Monster High or something. I think it was that.
Yeah. Like we had like just a little gathering. That's because it's COVID safe to have a little gathering.
Because everyone just chose not to come.
Yeah, and it's like we just had like a little gathering.
It was fun. Still a good night.
And it was good.
I enjoyed it.
But yeah, so when it comes to since we talked about COVID, we talked about the COVID era a lot, and we're still technically in the COVID era.
We're going near the end of it now. If you really think about
Yeah,
it. We're in the final. We're in the last chapter.
We're in the last chapter of the COVID era, which hopefully by the end of the year
we'll start next year.
We'll be hopefully out of that. Like, because we're at the point now where we can travel overseas. At least most people can.
Should we talk about last Friday?
I'm trying to remember, what did we do last Friday?
The smug look and you should tell me what we did last Friday.
I think... I can't remember.
We went out.
Oh yeah, we went
had a boys' night.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think... Yeah.
Come on, we were there for like full 2 hours.
Yeah, my memory is shit at the moment.
It was, I know, Paramount being Penrith.
Oh yes, the boys' night. That was our boys' night. The first time we had one. Yeah, Broz.
First proper night out going to the footy with boys.
Yeah.
I mean, you've gotten the footy at least once before.
Yeah, yeah. See, Broz goes for the Parramatta Eels. Me and the Jono, we go for Penrith Panthers.
And the fiance goes for the Bunnies.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Love you, babe.
So, Broz is happy because Parramatta Eels got the win.
Because I'm only Parramatta can say is throughout this season, we beat Melbourne and Penrith at the home ground. Name one other team that's done that the last 3 years. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
like, Para has bragging rights at least rest of this year. We beat the both of them. Bragging rights.
I mean, you guys have bragging rights for that.
And we earned the Panthers, and we earned it.
But at the same time...
you know that try?
Yeah.
That try that scored? I watched it. I found out why. You know the 17?
Yeah.
He was grabbing Marnie before he even touched the ball. That's why they gave it a penalty try.
Okay.
He was obstructing before he even had the ball. And I watched. I went, oh, that's why. Because I thought your fullback was offside.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, because I remember I showed you and you went, oh, that's why.
There was one.
I know John's still a bit upset about it, but once I showed you, you went, okay, that's why.
Yeah, that's a fair point. There was one try, however, that the Panthers scored that they gave a no try.
You know the one of the tries that you did score on the run and kick out, knocked it on.
Huh.
They actually they show the replay of halftime like he knocked it on. What the fuck did on?
But the one thing we got to admit. It was a good game.
Power won in the end because you guys started out strong.
We started out strong.
We went patient.
Yeah.
We were getting up there. I think around the halfway, like the first 15 minutes, your forwards were getting tired. Like the star forwards were getting tired.
Yeah, I think that was...
That's what cost you the game.
That was what cost Penrith the game.
Because that's when we went, all right, now we'll bring out the big guns.
Yeah, what cost Penrith the game was that we came in too strong at the start.
Because you guys, Penrith has been cocky for a while. Like, Penrith have been cocky for a while.
Yeah, I can understand that. But also, another thing is that one thing we got to admit in general with the entire game, not just with Para and Penrith, well, yeah, not just with Para and Penrith, there's been a lot of really bad calls.
They can reach me fucking forward passes now.
Yeah, like a lot of people getting away with forward passes, a lot of people getting away with things that they shouldn't get away with. But also some really bad, dumb calls.
Did you see the standoff on the weekend?
I think.
I got clotheslined, like, bad.
Yeah.
Like, it was in the Sharks and Warriors game.
Oh, right.
And the Sharks, even though they went down to 12 men, they ended up winning.
Yeah.
By a good margin, 29-10.
That's a pretty good margin.
I'm just sitting there going, how?
Yeah, but also, there's just some really bad calls that are being made by either the...
Did you hear how they bring out the second referee onto the field?
Wait, what?
Do you remember back in 2019 they had the 2 refs on the field?
Yeah.
They're bringing that back.
Yeah, I think...
That's the way they made 29... That's what I like. I'm like, when I first brought it back, like, no one ref, I went, that's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, some people don't like having 2 refs because it might be a bit too much.
Oh, I know. I remember in 2019, they liked it because it made the bunker less stressful. And you have a second... You have, like, 4 opinions.
Yeah.
The sideline referees and a second ref on the field.
Yeah, some people think that it's a bit of over-regulating.
But hey, it helped a lot out that year.
Yeah.
I'm all for the second ref because I like the idea of having another ref on the field. It makes it easier when a fight breaks out.
I think what they should do is...
I think it's in discussion. They're bringing it back. It might be coming back this year.
I think what they should do is they should focus on having the 2 refs and limiting the bunker.
That's why the second ref came in
Yeah,
originally.
I reckon there should only be a certain amount of
You got
times.
his opinion. You got the same. If you need, you got them, the two sideline refs, and you go to the bunker.
Because you can find at the moment there's a lot of calls that the refs are making on the field.
They're missing calls.
They're missing calls or making really dumb calls, and then they call the bunker, and the bunker overturns it.
Exactly. When they're like,
so yeah, because there was two calls. I was watching the game. I think it was last night's game.
the Bunnings and Adam Reynolds.
I think it was the Knights and Bulldogs game. I think. Hey, Demi.
Demi, my brother. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I think there was two calls that were reversed by the bunker in the last night's game in that game, and I was like, what? Like, it's like I'm thinking, why is the ref making these dumb calls?
Exactly.
And the bunker has to overturn them. Like,
they're than use bunker as a scapegoat, man.
Yeah,
like idiots.
You've seen like so many times this season, the bunker has to overturn decisions from the ref on the field, and that probably stresses out the bunker and also it makes it look bad. It makes it look really bad. Like, so if they had two.
Okay, that's good, man.
That's good, Dami. But yeah, so if they had the two refs on the field and limited the bunker to so many times per the game to use the bunker, that would make a lot of sense. Like let's say they limit it to 3 decisions from the bunker.
Well,
and
that's why the captain's challenge was brought in.
Yeah, that was also why the captain's challenge.
I like that.
So why not only have the bunker for the captain's challenge?
I think they kept it sort of tries offsides. Like when it first came out, it was so good, and they just changed the rules.
Yeah, because sometimes I think it should be if you have two refs on the field, and they both agree that a try was a try, it should just be.
That's why I originally had it to get the stress off the bunker.
Yeah, so do it that way and limit the bunker to only certain decisions. Exactly. Or if both refs on the field can't make a decision.
Yeah, then they go to the sideline officials, then the bunker.
Yeah, and then if a decision from there is not agreed...
Then bunker.
Yeah, and if the bunker can't make the decision...
Then it's ref's call. That's the rule.
Ref's call.
Okay, we'll come up ref's
call.
And
then that would also limit the need for captain's challenge.
Well, captain's challenge is more needed when the fuck-up happens.
Yeah, because there's been some really good captain's challenges, and I'm like...
There's been a lot of good captain's challenges.
And I'm like... Huh, you noticed that, but how come the ref couldn't notice that?
That's what the relays are for.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, because remember, they were testing it back like in the New South Wales Cup and all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we go to the next topic now, my friend?
What should we do the next topic as, bros?
You should know you're the interviewer.
You're also on the podcast. You get to decide a few things and what topics you want to talk about. We only have like a few minutes before we have to do an intermission for a while.
We gotta go do something quickly.
Yeah, we have to do a couple things.
Then we'll come back.
Unfortunately, during the stream, so
it can't be changed.
Can't be changed. Has to happen. But I do apologize in advance for that. Hopefully we would be quick.
Definitely will be quick. I'm just thinking, man.
Yeah.
I just can't believe like all this year how quick everything's changed.
Yeah.
Again.
Lots of things.
We're already halfway through the year already. It's like bloody January, but bam!
It's
since the new month. Like bloody hell.
Yeah, it's like it's gone really quick this year, and it's like.
I was saying it to my fiance like a week ago. Like, did you realize I got a couple months to our son's birthday? And she went, "Oh shit, you're right."
And then also a couple months till I go overseas. So.
A couple of months we go to PAX.
Yeah.
It hit me more when I was on a holiday. It hit me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my holiday, I guess.
For me, it hit me back in like April. I was like, shit, it's already April. Like, and now it's May, and I'm like, fuck.
I was talking about my holiday, I guess, man.
I've got my holiday coming up in July for TwitchCon.
Vlogging, so you guys can check that out on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm going to be vlogging that. I am officially going to Europe, essentially. I'm going to TwitchCon in Amsterdam, and also I'm going to be in Belgium for a few days as well.
You're going to go to the Netherlands as well?
Well, Netherlands is in.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Amsterdam is in the Netherlands, so I'm going to Belgium and the Netherlands for essentially just over a week, about 10 days.
Then when we go to Melbourne, it'll be like 4.
That'll be about 3-4 days.
Yeah, 4 days because we're leaving a day early for the actual event on, so we can get around, get known to where we're gonna be going.
Yeah. So that's going to be happening. So lots is going to be coming up.
Definitely.
Like, we've got lots coming up in the next few months. And I'm also hoping to have a few more collabs and streams.
More gaming videos. Because I know I'm due to come back on at least at one point.
Yeah.
Like nearly a month since we last played together.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. There's gonna be lots of things, like just in general, coming
Come
up.
check out the channel.
So check out the channel.
Come join Team Cola.
Come join Team Cola. And also check out the Bros.
Come join Broz Club. I can't even my fingers sore.
Yeah.
Come join Team Broz Club.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll have some content coming up soon. Hopefully. Hopefully. Otherwise you'll be the dead YouTuber.
Which I am that already.
Well, yeah. Bros is technically the dead YouTuber at the moment.
Just...
He's just the collabor. He's just the one that collabs.
I'm in like a big content block.
Yeah. It's something that happens to all of us.
And also, my studio's been taken away.
Yeah.
Not by choice.
Not by choice.
Because my fiance is now technically a seller, technically you could say.
Yeah. So
of nothing illegal, just selling crystals.
Selling like crystal items, stuff like that.
I had a fucking car, I could link it down below.
Yeah. If I had that, I'd link it down below for you guys to check out. But yeah, so I guess now this is going to be the part where we're going to be doing the intermission.
And we'll be back probably within half an hour.
We should be back hopefully in around half an hour. We might get food on the way back, just so...
A little bit longer, so give you guys that heads up now. There's going to be...
Yeah.
If it's a bit longer, it's because we're eating.
Yeah, we might be eating a bit in the intermission period.
Eat on stream, let us know.
Yeah, unless you guys want to hear us eat on stream, but you're just like eating ASMR.
Guys, we'll see you back in half an hour.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in half an hour.
45 minutes.
And we will be back soon. All right, guys, we have made it back.
Sorry about the long wait.
Yeah, we had to go get food. We had to also
hungry.
Yeah. Basically, I had to drop my granddad off somewhere, and then
every Saturday tradition.
It's a Saturday tradition, unfortunately. And we decided we'll get food on the way back because it'd probably be the easiest thing for us to do.
I'm very hungry.
Yes, we are hungry people. Hungry hippos.
Right, so next topic we're going to talk about something happened at the Easter show.
Yeah, Easter show. That was something.
You were there. You remember this from much. My fiance got abused by a lovely worker that got fired the next day.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's where that lovely photo is from my picture for this beautiful episode.
Yes, that was the lovely photo we got of the bros. Just there. What were you eating again?
The big Pluto puff.
Yeah, the big Pluto puff. Yeah, that's bloody massive.
And what happened was we got there. We went to the 4 o'clock session, man. Like, it's a bit loud. My fiance's can't hear that well. Can you say that again? The worker goes, "You know fucking what? I don't care." And her Nancy's also a bit deaf.
Yeah.
After a while, man. Pretty much like they're trying to get into a full arguing war. I'm like, oh no, I'm at the grab. I had to pull her away because I thought, well, we're going to swing at each other.
Yeah.
That's you know how angry my fiance gets.
Yeah.
And she wants to swing. She'll swing. Like, oh no.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing them. I'm like, okay, let's go. And we go to the manager, and when we saw her leave, like, they told her to go home, and they fired her. Yeah. I think she got fucked. We saw her like, stomping off in anger. I'm like laughing at her.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite the experience. Like there was some good stuff that happened at the Easter show, but also
that ruined it.
That really ruined the tone for the Easter show for us. We were just.
But it was still a good night. We enjoyed it.
The fireworks was good.
We didn't get home at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh God, yeah. Like the fireworks was really good. I really enjoyed.
The fireworks are always good. The Easter show. Though. Then the next thing. That's the future of the Broz.
Yeah, Broz, are you going to be streaming or are you going to be doing any kind of YouTube content anytime soon?
Well,
like, what's your plans?
Like I've said, I have a massive creative block right now because of...
Yeah.
I can't fit in the time to actually do a video. I can't fit in the time because I'm too busy right now. So I'm going to be like up to August.
Yeah, it's...
I need to... my main goal is to get a new PC. That's my main goal, to get a brand new PC and stuff.
Yeah.
I get a setup like what you got right now, because Imperial's got a nice setup. He spent like years building his setup, though.
Yeah, I've spent years trying to get the setup to where it is.
You got your dream setup now.
It's pretty close to what I've imagined.
Once I get a decent setup, then I'll have an idea what I want to do, what I'm gonna do, like stuff like that. Twitch, I think I deem myself something doing because of the freedom you get on here.
Yeah, I think.
But I do know each time I have to turn it down a lot.
Yeah, because it's like as you guys probably know, Broz's character as a person, like
I'm wild.
he can be quite wild. He can like say stuff without filtering himself. And sometimes in some platforms like Twitch or YouTube, it cannot go well for a lot of people. So I think Bros has just got to kind of be mindful of that.
As is what I say.
And also part of that could probably also be because of like your ADHD brain and stuff. So sometimes it can be a bit hard for the Bros to kind of, I guess, try and focus and try and like
just on my own sync.
Yeah. So yeah, like sometimes that can happen. Like so yeah, it's something that I think Bros would definitely be interested in doing in the future.
Which I definitely want to get into. Maybe I want to get into VR more.
Yeah.
I like some VR content, like what the boys do. That's something I really want to get into because I think it'd be like fun, something very different.
Yeah, yeah. Like I've looked at some of the content that the boys make. It's interesting. Like it can be funny sometimes, especially like I would love to do like VR content for Twitch. That would be something.
Even YouTube, even.
Yeah, even YouTube. Like YouTube's coming interesting as well because they're finally getting like features that Twitch has had for years, and it makes me sort of intrigued to want to do both. Basically,
I want like a full VR character. I want some normal type VR shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like for you,
VR Minecraft, and I really want to check out VR chat.
VR chat is fun. VR chat is really fun.
Like, I just want to check out and just enjoy, man. It's like I just want to enjoy, have fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I think that VR would be something that I would look.
VR would suit my personality.
Yeah, I think VR is something that would suit the Bros very well. Like in general, because and like doing content similar to the boys would be something I think you would suit just in general. For me, I think that I may consider doing some content like that in the future, like similar to the boys. But I don't think I have the same
energy as them.
I don't have the same energy or comedy that they do. So for me, it would be more difficult trying to do content that doesn't fit my style. Like I think podcast sort of content and is podcast style content like this or streaming content like just playing games and also doing that stuff is more inclined to me. So maybe in the future you might see me doing YouTube streams as well.
Actually, I do have a question for you. How do you feel about the new two Pokemon games coming out this year, Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, see, this is interesting. When it came to Legends Arceus first, I wasn't really impressed with what I saw, like because it doesn't feel like the Pokemon games that I know. Like it's a new era of Pokemon. Like I can completely understand moving into a new era, and the new games kind of reflect that new era as well.
We've got to move with the times now, sadly.
So sometimes
the classic games.
Yeah, sometimes you got to move with the times, but for me, it's kind of like I think Pokemon's kind of grown away from what I'm used to, and watching gameplay of like Legends Arceus kind of switched me off from Pokemon. So I don't know if I'll be coming back to the series anytime soon, but I'm still happy to like try and give the TV shows a chance and stuff like that. But maybe in the future I might come back to Pokemon. I might feel inclined to check it out, but at the moment I don't really feel inclined to at this stage. But
the more concerned on D2G format on that, the little cells now.
Well, it's like I think that for me the first kind of pivot away from what I knew was Sun and Moon, and
the game was still good. It was just not the same.
I acknowledge that the games are still of a good quality.
Just want the same, like go battle agent, go do challenges now. Like what?
Yeah, it's kind of changed from, and I think this kind of also reflects what the anime has been doing. Like
Who came up with this idea who came up with that stupid idea for it?
I think who came up with the idea of like changing the art style so much?
No, gym challenges.
The gym challenges.
They're about a what were they called?
Oh man, like
That's how shit it was.
yeah, I mean,
apparently, like I heard doing the new one's game like Ash is like in some tournament. He's in some champions tournament since he's a low-end champion.
Yeah, see, I think Sun and Moon was definitely the first pivot away from Pokemon for me.
Journeys is okay. What I've watched.
Yeah, I think that kind of wasn't Journeys like an old school style.
Journeys is the new one.
Oh, Journeys. Oh, okay, that's a new one.
It's the brand new one. I was watching a couple episodes this morning because I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah, I think for me,
I'm seeing like near the start.
Yeah, because the last time I completed a Pokemon game, I'm not really one that
It was not brilliant. You didn't even like Brilliant Diamond.
I completed the 8 gyms, but I haven't done the Elite Four.
X and Y, Omega Ruby.
Last time I completed a Pokemon game was probably
Omega Ruby Sapphire.
No, probably even like Soul Silver.
Didn't you complete X and Y?
No, I didn't play X and Y.
I thought you did in high school. We did like a gym battle.
I haven't got X and Y in my collection.
But I thought you played it once.
I think I played it, but I never had it. I never owned it. So
What about Black and White? You've had Black and White.
I did play Black and White, and I think I did complete it.
You can play the second one.
Black 2.
Because remember, you gave me like different Pokemon you were.
Yeah.
You can't access them. You can't access the other unless you complete the game.
Yeah, I remember Black 2 and White 2. Like
you had White, Black 2.
Yeah, I had White 2, and also I had I think I had the original Black or White.
Yeah, the original Black.
Yeah, and that was the last time I really focused on Pokemon. Like, after when Sun and Moon came out, I was kind of like, oh, what is this?
The game was still good,
like,
it just wasn't the same.
Yeah, it's just not the same. And I think I get it, like, that's just my old school mentality.
Legend Arc, they have to play it safe for the first type of game like that. Remember, the second one's always better than the first.
That is true. Generally, the second is usually.
I think this one new type of game. They're like a new type of open world game, so they have to play it a bit safe.
Yeah, I think with Legends Arceus.
All bad over the game.
Yeah, I think Legends Arceus, in terms of what it tried to do,
it definitely did so well. We know that
it definitely did well. I just think that in general, like the series has kind of alienated itself from what I'm used to, and I think that a lot of the older fans as well would know that. Like, if you're someone that likes open world concepts like Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Skyrim and things like that,
we all know that was going to come eventually in Pokemon. We all knew that.
We knew that would come eventually, and at first I thought the idea was interesting, but when I saw...
I had them make a full series off it, they're going to.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if it does well, yeah, do it. But I think that in general, like...
I didn't know there's a fan making a Pokemon Legends Celebi, like a little fan hack.
Oh, yeah.
It's been down on the Switch.
Yeah, see, I think...
I've seen the trailers, that looks good. I can show it to you when we're off screen.
Yeah, I think with Pokemon, like, they should definitely keep doing what they're doing. Like,
you just want more 2D characters. That's all you want.
I just want a game that takes on the more traditional Pokemon sort of structure. If it was open world and takes on the more traditional structure of defeating the 8 gyms and going between towns,
and going between regions, you mean?
Yeah, and just going between regions, then, and maybe adding a few challenges here and there to like complete to advance on, then yeah, I would definitely do that. But I think that...
Are you going to get the new game?
I'm not sold on it yet.
Is it because of the starters? The starters look okay.
I don't know, I'm just...
The names are like...
Yeah,
And the main character design's like shit.
Yeah.
They better keep the clothes option changed. I'm changing that all straight away.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a chance. I love Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not...
New region. Let me get excited about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not as dedicated to the Pokemon series as I am the Sonic series. Like...
You'd bend over for a Sonic character.
No, I wouldn't bend over, but like...
You get pegged by Sonic.
No. But it's like, with Sonic, I'm willing to try new concepts because it's Sonic. It's my favorite game franchise. I've seen it grow, and I've followed the games right up until now. So it's like if I'm not sold on Frontiers, like if I don't play Frontiers, I'm not gonna know what to expect after. Because like, yeah, I'm still going to look at the reviews and see what people say on the game, but I am going to pre-order it and I'm going to try it because it's open world Sonic. In theory, it should work. So I want to give it a shot, and I want to see Sonic succeed. Like, I want to see the franchise be in a better position than it has been. Like, we've seen with the movies, they've done well there.
Definitely done well.
They have done something that no other video game character has.
Detective Pikachu.
Even then, a lot of people said that Sonic as a movie franchise has done more successfully.
We know there's a second Detective Pikachu coming, though. We know that.
We know that, and a lot of people are skeptical still.
Hey, we enjoyed it.
I mean, I watched half of it,
and
then I fell asleep. But I mean.
No, I invited you to them, but you said no because how far we were going to watch it.
Yeah, I think Detective Pikachu, like, has some.
I think Detective Pikachu was too short compared to like Sonic. That was like long.
Yeah, like Sonic Movie 1 had a good length. Sonic Movie 2 had a pretty good length too.
Like Pikachu, I think it was like 100 minutes. Like the other two movies, like Sonic was like 150, 160. And it still ain't moved too quick.
Well, yeah, Movie 1 had about 120 minutes, and then Movie 2 had 150 or something.
I think they were big getting like 110, 190 minutes.
100.
We'll look it up after.
Yeah. Detective Pikachu, I think
was too short, too quick.
And I mean, it was pretty. From what I watched, it was pretty okay. It definitely doesn't have the same energy of like a Sonic movie, but it's a different type of movie.
Definitely.
And I would be excited to see what they do with Detective Pikachu.
We know the second time they confirmed they were making a second one.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued about this Mario movie that comes eventually.
Jack Black and Brown.
It sounds like it's gonna be funny.
I think it's gonna be like a parody movie.
But it's weird because Miyamoto, the guy who basically made Mario, he's basically got a big role in terms of trying to keep the movie
alive,
structured. So he's got a lot of creative control over it. So I wonder.
Is he directing it?
I don't think he'd be directing it because he's the creator of Mario.
But he'll get a cut of how much money he made.
But I think
he made Mario, Luigi, and all
he made Mario, so
he made all those characters. He'll get a cut of the movie.
I mean, he has a lot of creative control, so he basically can tell them, "I want this, I want that," probably. So I'm skeptical because it's like
because it's gonna be good
because. Consider the 90s Mario movie. That was shit.
I never saw that.
The 90s Mario movie looked nothing like Mario.
Is there any game that you're excited for this year?
Well, Sonic Frontiers.
I'm excited for the Harry Potter Legacy game that comes out.
Is that still coming this year?
September.
Oh, okay.
I've heard August, September.
Yeah, because I heard delays or something with that.
I heard it really came out last, but it got delayed because of COVID.
Yeah, so, yeah, for me, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Origins is coming out in June, so that's a collection game that's remastered.
I'm excited for the last FIFA game.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
I'm sad about that.
But do you think that EA's new...
I think FIFA got too greedy in the last couple because of COVID. They got greedy.
I mean,
I heard about that, so I'm like, oh no, they're gonna split up because they're demanding double what they usually asked they were.
I mean, I can kind of understand why, because big franchise, big name.
But why change it? Why change what's not broken?
Well,
that's the big one. You're still making money, but why want double of it now?
The FIFA themselves would have been like, well, hey, these games do well. Why aren't we getting more money?
I make a lot of money rated. I think from the microtransactions.
Oh god, yeah.
One of the card pack, which is fucking stupid. I
Yeah,
don't do Ultimate Team Boy. I just play career mode. I'll do the occasional friendly match.
you don't do all the card pack stuff.
Fuck no,
No.
stupid.
I know a lot of people go, "Oh, so good!" Like they love it, and I'm just like, "You're going, you're just spending money
That's to get a certain player.
when you could try and earn it."
Not really.
Well, you can't earn it.
No, you have to buy packs.
Oh, that's see EA.
Like
EA.
you can earn FIFA coins during matches. That's you use them to buy the specific pack, which give you the coins to buy those packs.
At the same time, we got to acknowledge it's EA.
EA Sports Club's the new one after this year because FIFA 23 is the last one.
So, what do you think that this new EA Sports Club thing will be like?
No idea, but I'll give it a chance, like every other game.
Because they won't be able to have the normal players, would they?
No, I think they can stuff too. I think they'll be able to have them because EA owns most of the majority of their licenses.
So whatever
they've
whatever they've got licenses to, they should be able to get. It's just they won't have the FIFA.
Just be no FIFA logo.
So no FIFA name, basically.
It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, I mean, if Sega had good sports games still, then Sega would be competing with EA with sports games. But because Sega used to be kings at sports games.
What are these? Is that any of making basketball games?
Well, Sega used to be good at NBA 2K. Like I think they
then 2K bought them out.
Yeah, then EA took it.
Then 2K took it.
Sega used to have like the Sega sports games.
Then 2K bought NBA.
Yeah, but Sega used to be right up there with EA, even better at some points than EA with sports games. But that was like back in the 90s, 2000s, but early 2000s. But then because Sega kind of got out of the home console business and all that sort of stuff,
went into electronics.
EA and went into just doing the third-party games and stuff. They didn't really continue a lot of their sports games. I think for a while Sega owned Football Manager.
I think they still do.
I think they still own it, but I don't know how good Football Manager is.
It's like a manager game, pretty much. I've watched it. Pretty much, you're being a manager running a club, pretty much.
Yeah.
You're running who you're gonna sign, who's gonna trade who, like stuff like that. It's a very smart game. You gotta see like a proper Football Manager.
This is something interesting I should mention. Like, and this is kind of sometimes how greedy EA is. Like. I don't diss everything that EA does, but I'm just kind of looking at the history of EA and some of the things they have done. Like, going back to the Sega Dreamcast days, when Sega was in their last home console, trying to get EA to sign up to make games for their console, EA basically said, "Oh no, we want to have all sports games."
And they went, "No."
And because Sega made sports games as well,
they took them out of the business.
Like EA basically said, "No,
you're not making any more sport games."
No, we want to be the sports games.
You make them, we're gonna sue you.
Well, no, it was kind of just like that because EA asked for a lot of money.
And they told them no. And
Sega said, "Well, hey, we're willing to give you this amount of money."
They wanted more than that. They wanted 100%.
EA wanted more because EA
they're the sports
because EA also knew that Sega made good sports games.
They wanted to take it off them.
And they didn't want to take it off them.
Get on and take majority of the profit.
EA wanted control over the sports game sort of segment,
which they've held for a good long time now.
Which EA does hold.
It's like the Glazers own Manchester United.
It's like, but yeah, Sega had really good sports games on the Dreamcast, so that didn't kill the Dreamcast because EA was not there. Like a lot of people thought that because EA wasn't on the Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast died because of that. No, there was a lot of other reasons.
One of them, though.
Well, no, because even then, Sega still had lots of third-party games and still had lots of support from a lot of people. Capcom really put their backing behind the Dreamcast back then. And Capcom had, like, Street Fighter, lots of things.
And they still got Street Fighter.
Yeah, and they still do. But now...
Isn't that the only game they have is Street Fighter?
No, Capcom's got a lot more. It's just... You don't hear enough about Capcom. But Capcom turned themselves around in recent years, and they've done some really good stuff.
Should we wrap this up now? I think let me just eat.
I mean, we are probably at that point where we can wrap up.
Yeah,
we do have lots of stuff we could continue talking about, but we would be here all day.
Maybe it could be a part 2.
Maybe in the future there will be a part 2. Like, I do want to do a returning sort of segment where I get members that have been on before in the
Get
past.
like one big video of everyone you've done on the.
I mean,
podcast.
hey, we should do a Team Caller podcast Christmas special.
Happy to do that if you want me on.
We could do a Christmas special. We could do like something where we get 3 people on or 4 people on.
Let's get this man the 300 Twitch followers. He's got something planned for you, so 300 followers.
It's like
at 300 followers, he's gonna get naked on the stream.
No.
You will wear a bunny suit on the stream.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh, I come in, do it.
No. If everyone said do it, I'd be like, what the fuck? But hey.
You look a guy.
But also, Twitch would probably kill me.
Wait, you have to be in a fucking bunny suit while playing games?
Oh god, that would be so weird.
A lot of it just comes in the fucking. We want you to do it.
No. I reckon 300 followers.
We already know what we're doing for 300 followers.
Yeah, we already know what we're doing for 300 followers.
500. We're doing a hot tub stream.
For 500 followers, we'll do a hot tub stream.
Maybe a bit sexual too.
No, you've got to be careful with Twitch guidelines.
Fuck Twitch guidelines.
Then I'll get banned.
We'll make a new channel.
I can't do that.
Okay, still a snake I can ban your face.
They could still ban me. No, it won't happen. But for 500 followers, we'll do
1,000. He'll make an OnlyFans.
No, fuck no. No, I can't do that.
He'll make a hub account.
No. Jesus.
The Imperial Hubber.
Maybe I should do for 1,000 followers an NSFW audio.
Oh no.
Not on stream though.
Do like an NSW sex audio tape one with Mystic.
I mean, hey.
You like the idea of that?
I mean, hey, Mystic.
Mystic wants to make a sex tape.
No, but
audio style.
No, but 1,000 followers, I'll do an NSFW audio, and I'll try and see if I can get Mystic in that.
Check out his YouTube channel. He's gonna be doing a lot of different content, doing some vlogging. Trip to Netherlands, trip to Melbourne with me.
Yeah, but also 300 followers. Do you know what we're doing? 300 followers.
Yes, I know. We're not going to talk about it. We're doing 300 followers.
We can talk about it.
And 300 followers. We're going to play Cards Against Humanity IRL.
IRL Cards Against Humanity.
And everyone's going to be dressed up for it, and we might. I thought we were dressing up for it. Like I know Maddie is.
I'm not.
And maybe we might put a twist to it.
Well, we can only do so much on.
I know something we can do.
Is it something I can talk about on stream?
Strip Cards Against Humanity.
We can't do that on stream, bros.
Well, you're allowed to.
No, we can't. Not on stream. You can't strip.
We'll just blur them out.
No, that's not gonna happen.
With word for titties.
No, that won't happen.
Alright, I think we should wrap it up now.
But either way,
I'm just dragging it on.
Either way, guys, we got many plans in the future.
Definitely.
Broz has got some plans eventually to do things, and also we've got lots of cool ideas for certain milestones.
We're on the same screen.
Oh, we're on the same screen. See, I can't even get myself on the other screen. It's like but nah. Either way, guys, we're gonna end here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's podcast. I want to thank the bros for coming on.
It's all good, man.
Always,
I love
as usual.
being on you when you invite me on.
Yeah, it's always good. And also, I do apologize again for the cut during the stream. We had to just do that
because no one else was available.
But the YouTube VOD will eventually be up, probably within a few days. We'll have the YouTube VOD up, and it will cut that part out, so we'll be able to make it. We'll be able to make it a lot better, and we will see you all next time.
Bye, guys.
See you all later.